My name is Mariam Noor. I'm here with Cairo 360. How is everyone doing?
We're doing good. Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic. Thank you for
Good.
asking.
Good.
Now, without further ado, I'm going to dive into the questions since our time is very limited. My first question is to Maya. We adore you. You are amazing as Nanny Linda. You're a mother of four. How did that prepare you for this emotionally driven role?
Um, it's pretty easy as a mom to think about what it must be like for kids who don't have parents that love them. It pretty much wrecks you. So it was pretty easy to wrap my head around the idea of, okay, what would I do for these kids? And I think that Nanny is she's she becomes a nanny, I think, really as she learns to love these kids. So she's just a big heart, really. So I guess the part about loving your kids is probably the thing I used the most. Yeah.
Thank you. My next question is to Will. I adore you as well. You're amazing. You are simply spectacular as Tim Willoughby. Now you're turning
Thank you.
50 this year. God bless you. How were you
Spoiler.
amazingly able to adapt your voice to a 14-year-old?
Well, when your balls don't drop, that's just like biology telling you that, physiology telling you that you should play younger boys in animated movies. So that was just a gift from God. There was no other path. And also in the way that, just so I can, I want to piggyback on Maya's answer there, which was that, it was, her and feeling that love that she has for her own kids made it easy to play the nanny, and have the love for the kids in the show, the Willoughbys, in this movie. For me, I had some really checked out parents growing up, so it was very easy for me to access this feeling uncared for and stuff like that. I'm kidding. I had wonderful parents, and
I know your mom, and I feel like
she's wonderful.
She probably whipped you up a love omelet every morning.
Oh, she was the best. I had wonderful parents, so this was true acting for me.
Yeah.
You were amazing. My next question is to Maya. After the intervention of Kat, Nanny overcomes a wave of self-doubt. Do you believe she would have acted the same if the bus hadn't been stopped?
You cut out. If the bus, is that what you said?
Hadn't been stopped by Kat?
Sorry, you lost me at intervention. You said intervention. And I was like, there's an intervention in this movie?
Yeah, Kat stopped the bus.
Right.
When Nanny was going away. And
so ask me again. I'm so
by
sorry.
Ricky Gervais. So do you think she would have acted the same way if the bus hadn't been stopped? Would she have gone back for the kids?
I think no matter what, she knew she would find a way to go back for the kids. Absolutely. I think she needed a kick in the butt, and Kat's intervention definitely kicked her in the butt. But she was so in love with these kids that I think she would have figured it out eventually. If it wasn't through stopping the bus, it would have been, some heroic deed. I think her heart is so genuine, and she has such a deep connection with the kids that I do think she would have, it might have taken time, but she would have figured it out. Yeah.
That's so funny. When she brought up
my
this
last question goes out to Will.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, when she got that question, I was thinking it's just the way that you make these movies is you're doing jumping around in different parts of the script, and so by the time you're done, you haven't seen the actual script in so long that sometimes you kind of forget exactly what happened. So when you saw that, I was like, what, when did that happen? So that's why I'm so excited to see this movie, because
who's Kat?
Yeah. No, it's it makes it really fun because you work on it for so long, but
Yeah.
you work on it in a very granular level. So you forget about what everybody else says. You're just doing your own lines, and after a while, you're jumping around so quickly that you just kind of forget the overall story. So I'm so excited to when I finally get to see this for the first time, the whole thing strung together. It's going to be like I'm seeing it for the first time, because there's so much stuff that I've forgotten exactly how it plays out. And, we'll see little pieces of it that will, as it gets more and more finished. But for a while, I don't know about Maya, but my recollection of a lot of the stuff is very hazy. I am so excited to see it. I think it's gonna be fantastic. But
yeah, and it's exciting to see everyone else's stuff. A lot of my scenes are with Will, so I got to see a lot of his stuff along the way, but there's so many people you're not really performing with. So that's the exciting part, is actually when it all comes together. But I already knew Will, so it was kind of hearing the stuff that he had recorded was so helpful for me, because it was like being in the same room. That's really rare. That never really happens to me. I don't usually work with people I know that well. And so even though he wasn't in the room, he might as well have been. I understood his language and the way that he was talking, and it was really, really helpful.
Yeah, Maya and I have known each other for, how long has it been? 25 years.
Is that, I think maybe more? How old were we when we met? I feel like, I was in my 20s, but I was like, what, 24?
I think I was 25 or 26.
So it was like 3 years ago?
No. Oh.
Hey.
No, we were at the groundings together. Yeah. So it's so fun to have gotten to keep going through all these experiences, to have spent so much time at Saturday Night Live together, and then to get to do stuff like this. And, she's like family. So this has been.
I am family. I'm actually his mom.
She's my mom. Yeah.
Well, I've only known you for 5 minutes, and it's been a blast. Thank you so much for your time. Congrats on all the success.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Talk to you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.